Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tan. If you're new around here, what's up, noob? Today we're going to take a look at this machine right here, the Mast Fold Pro. I know I'm late to the table, but
fashionably,
is it a good machine? Is it a bad machine? These are things you want to know. Let's talk about it. I'd like to give a huge thanks to the kind folks at Mast Tattoo _Crystal. This is their Instagram. Be sure to check them out, guys. If you're interested in buying any Dragonhawk product, not just Dragonhawk, Mast Labs, WJX, all these brands they carry, and they are an actual licensed supplier or dealer. This is where I personally get all my Dragonhawk products. They get back to you in a timely manner. Just keep in mind, guys, that it is in China and there is a huge time difference. A link to their store will be in the description. That being said, they are not paying me, so my opinions are my own. Also, if you're hearing roosters in the background, that's because there's roosters in the background. The Mast Fold series is a very popular line from Dragonhawk, but it wasn't always like that. The Mast Fold was a complete dumpster fire, in my opinion. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you guys to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you're notified whenever I drop a new video. And the main reason for that is because YouTube is charging me to advertise, to show my videos to you guys' homepage. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's where we are right now. So again, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified, so that I don't have to pay YouTube for uploading content to their website so that people can come to their website and use their website. So like I said earlier, the Fold series had a rough start with not the best execution, in my opinion. The Mast Flip is better than the Fold in almost every single aspect because of the design.
You can wrap the grip, you can wrap this centerpiece and wrap the knob with your battery or cable separately and adjust the stroke where you tattoo. You can't do that with this machine. You can wrap the grip and wrap the top part, but you can no longer adjust your stroke while you're tattooing.
For a machine that advertises adjustable stroke while you're tattooing, it's not that easy. It makes a very tedious process more tedious.
this has cost you your strength. Victory has defeated you.
But Bane said it best. I think Dragonhawk let the Flip's success
Defeated
the Fold's success. This design makes the Flip a no-brainer to pick up, wrap, and work with. Stroke sizes go higher to one side and they go lower to the other. Simple. No infinite wheel BS. No BS light at the top. Just simple. It just works. But Dragonhawk learned its lesson. Because the Fold Pro
is a different animal.
Included in the box, we get an RCA cable. Not the best quality, but it's there. Thank you, Dragonhawk. We get a USB Type-C charging cable. We get some L keys, extra O-rings, and a spare wheel. We'll talk more about that wheel in a bit. We also get an RCA adapter for our machine. Great job, Dragonhawk. This robot dong features an aluminum chassis all the way through. 7 strokes. This machine weighs a comfortable 196 grams with the battery and 198 grams with the RCA adapter. Yes, the adapter makes it heavier. The adapter makes it top heavier. Taking the battery off is as simple as pulling. It stays on with that tiny little O-ring, but it holds really nicely. Same thing goes for the adapter. Simply pull off and push on. This machine is 5 inches long. It's a very tiny machine, very comfortable machine. This machine features a 32mm grip. As I mentioned earlier in the video, this is a Type-C battery. This is also a 1,500 milliamp hour cell, and Dragonhawk has really improved on the battery life on this thing. The battery life on this thing is stellar.
Power at 400% capacity.
How about that?
Most of the time. The best I've gotten out of this is 7 hours on 2 bars. And the worst I've gotten on it is 3 hours on an entire battery.
What?
So it can't make up its mind. Voltage options are 4 through 12. Voltage goes up by 0.1 and goes down by 0.1. This battery features 3 buttons on it. They are a hard gummy material, very tactile. The power button has three main functions: power on and off, pause feature, and double click for ramp up. This machine has a backlit LCD screen, and you can see that it displays the battery percentage, the time that we have working, and the voltage. And if you're using the ramp up feature, you can see the lightning icon right there. Let's say you get one of those anus clients.
You're a liar.
That's telling you, no, I've got this many hours, you know, blah, 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 blah.
You're a liar.
Nah, bro.
You know something that you're not telling us, you slimy scumbag liar.
The machine doesn't lie. You can show him he's a troglodyte.
Liar!
Without telling him he's a troglodyte.
Tell us what you know, you goddamn liar!
With the machine itself. Very pro-ish features, if I'm being honest. This machine has a ratchet grip or click style grip, whatever terminology you want to go with. Ooh, settle down. But the reason you're buying this machine is for the 7 strokes. 2.4, come on, focus camera. We have 2.4, 2.7, 3.0, 3.3, 3.6, 3.9, 4.2. This machine is not direct drive. Whack! This machine also features a coreless motor, a very weak coreless motor if I'm being honest. Whack! So this machine works slow, in my opinion. If you're an artist that loves to work fast, this is probably not your machine. You can stop watching the video now. This machine is probably not for you. I think that this machine is more for those artists that are chasing the buttery smooth gray wash blends. And anytime you see the numbers displayed on the battery, the machine is running. But you can't hear it, but I'll prove it. It's running. Very quiet machine. So right off the bat, I'm going to say it. I love this machine. I don't like how much I like the machine.
What? What the fuck?
Dragonhawk has made a near perfect machine. Near perfect. It has one flaw, and we will get there. Like I said, Dragonhawk has made a beast of a machine. And we did it, guys. We are finally there. We can finally wrap our adjustable fold machines and still adjust it while it's wrapped. Yes! Because if you guys remember the original fold, wrapping that thing was a hemorrhoid in the butt cheeks. And that is all because of one thing. The one thing I said in my fold review video.
Dragonhawk, pay attention, okay? Pay close attention. Give us these stroke options on this body. That's it. Leave it alone. On this style like this, on this style machine, leave it alone. That's it. Case closed. Case closed.
Give us this design on this machine. And what did they do? They gave us this design on this machine. Go look at all the fold review videos and tell me how many artists actually said that that design was dumb and how many artists said that that design was cool.
That one didn't age quite so well.
Let me know in the comments. Tattooing with this machine is like, if any of you guys are gamers, then you guys know that this is quite literally.
What?
Literally, this machine is Game Shark. If we're being honest, this machine is cheat codes. This is the infinite money cheat on GTA. This is the infinite ammo cheat on GTA. This is a calculator for a math quiz. This is the answer book for any test. This machine is a cheat code. If you're a beginner, all you need to do is adjust the stroke size. You will see a noticeable difference in your shading results by simply adjusting the stroke. This machine has a ramp up feature. Thanks, Dragonhawk. The machine is not heavy. The design is right. I have some suggestions, Dragonhawk, if you're willing to listen to me. Make it so that the battery locks in place so that we can just turn the battery and adjust the stroke, so that we can just adjust our stroke with the battery by turning on the battery. Do that because someone else already figured it out.
Now I'm coming for you, Biznotch.
No, it's not your turn.
You motherfucker. Let me show this wannabe how to be a real pro.
Bro, chill. Tattooing with this robot dong is an orgasm in your hand. You're gonna love it. And let's go over the pro features. It has a dimmer switch. So after 5 seconds, the screen intensity actually goes down. Dope, right? And even better, after 5 minutes, if you're not using the machine and it's on, it'll turn off by itself. And let's say you have 3 hours on the timer. If the machine turns off, it's not going to erase. It's not going to clear that data. It's going to save that data. So then when you start it again, it's got those hours recorded on there. To clear the timer, you have to physically turn off the machine. This is pro at its finest. Every time, I don't know, I can't explain it. Every time you pick up this machine, you approach every single tattoo with a certain confidence because you know you're going to do a good job. So this machine is W after W after W until it fails. But we're not there yet. Like I mentioned earlier, this machine has a very soft hit, and I mean soft. So line work, you need to work super slow, and I mean slow. I noticed that the machine felt like it lost too much power, so I had to raise the voltage, and like this is something that just keeps happening. I had to up the voltage every 40 minutes. So like, you know, at one point I was running the machine at like 11 volts for shading, for lining. If you guys already own this machine, put it in the comments. Let me know if you guys are having similar experiences. Something that I found kind of funky is that there's no 2 battery bundle. Dragonhawk, put a 2 battery bundle together. I'm sure every artist will appreciate it.
Can I get a more power, baby? A more power, baby!
That's not a bad thing. That's just, you know, it's weird buying a single battery combo. It's just weird that it's not offered. Do you guys remember that redonkulous top light? Why? Story time, kids. The battery on my Fold Pro died, right? It was one of those times when the battery just wouldn't last. Usually I carry 3 or 4 machines with me. Rather than setting up a new machine, I figured, you know what? I'll just slap a spare battery on there. I took off the battery and I slapped on the RCA adapter, and then I slapped on the spare battery. To my surprise, when I start the machine, that ridiculous little light comes on. Why? So that kind of pissed me off, right? My battery dies, and now the RCA adapter is doing whatever it can to make sure that my next battery dies faster. Why? I don't get it, Dragonhawk. You guys put all kinds of programs into this battery so that it can save battery, yet you guys put a light on the RCA adapter that serves no purpose other than to drain the battery for no reason. Like, where's the consistency? We're not gonna sell a 2 battery bundle, but the RCA adapter will have a light on it that kills your spare batteries. And I get it, the RCA adapter is for a wire. I get that. But not all artists like wires, like myself. It almost feels like Dragonhawk just isn't willing to let go of dumb things, dumb features, useless features. The original Fold, Bat Pen, whatever you were calling that machine, was Fast and the Furious 1. With the body kits and the neon glow lights and all that uselessness. You guys know that Batman movie with Mr. Freeze? The one with George Clooney? The one where George Clooney simply can't stop bobbling his head while he's talking? The one where the suits have nipples on it? That one. And a themed color silver trim on there? Yeah, that's this machine. It still has useless things on it that serve no purpose other than to make the machine cheesy and corny. Why? I get that there's a market out there for that kind of stuff, but I'm just not into it, so I'm going to complain about it. If you like that little neon light on there, if you like the Batman look, cool. More power to you. I don't like it. Like that little light, yeah, on a power source, sure, use it. But what if your single battery combo, what if that battery dies and you have to slap on one of your spare batteries? Just have a light on there that's just draining my battery for no reason? Got it, Dragonhawk. So now let's get to the meat and potatoes. The one flaw on this machine is actually a pretty big one. The wheel falls off the cam. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. The wheel that pushes the transmission, that pushes the cartridge, falls off. I don't think I have to tell you why the wheel that pushes the transmission, that pushes the cartridge falling off is a problem. But I'll tell you, this happened to me while I was lining. Once it happens, it's going to keep happening. You know how I said in the beginning of the video, there's a spare wheel? Well, it happens to that one as well. And once it starts happening, it's just going to keep happening and keep happening and keep happening, and it gets worse. It happens more often. I can no longer use the machine because I don't know when it's going to happen. But story time. When it happened to me, I was actually pulling a line, right? And when it falls off, the space is so narrow, it actually kept the needle out. So while I was lining, the needle snagged on the skin. I very lightly cut the skin, and I had to give the person a discount on that tattoo. So be very, very careful if you guys decide to pick up this machine. Super careful. It's why I love the machine, and it's why I hate the machine. That's the reason why I'm going to say this machine is for everybody, and everybody should experience it, and it's for nobody, and nobody should experience that. That's the best I can say about it. This machine has all the pro features that any pro artist could possibly want, yet that wheel falling off is the worst that can happen to a machine. But that's my review of the Mast Fold Pro. If you guys like the video, hit a like. If you guys dislike the video, hit a dislike. Questions or comments, put it in the comments, guys. Again, like, subscribe, ring that bell notification so you guys can get notified whenever I drop a new video. My name is Tan. Thank you for stopping by, and peace. Why?